I shamed anyone for plastic surgery? Who are you talking to, bro?
Wait, yeah,
like, is there? I am the top. I am the top affiliate and advocate for breast implants on planet Earth. Are you kidding me? You think I was going to shame women for having work done? That is crazy.
You shamed me. They misdirected, and he said, "We are talking about it." Okay, well, great. So Fresh and Fit acknowledged it, and you don't have a problem with it, but that doesn't negate the fact that there's a double standard. That doesn't take away from the fact that you're still shaming women and calling them narcissistic and self-centered, and you're and making fun of the work that they've had done and criticizing them for the work that they've had done. So, like, these two things don't go together. Well, we are acknowledging it. Okay, well, great. I'm glad that you guys can acknowledge that, but a lot of men aren't acknowledging that. A lot of men in the red pill community still aren't acknowledging that. And also, he made the point that he's like, he even said we don't get shamed for it. Yeah, thanks for proving my point. You don't get shamed for it, but women do. Women do get shamed for it. And the two of you on this show might not be shaming any women, but that doesn't negate the red pill influence and the negativity that is surrounded around women changing their body and how they're narcissistic and full of themselves for doing that. So you guys didn't challenge my point at all, not even in the slightest. In fact, what you did is you supported my argument.
Okay, so first off,
what is her argument?
What is the argument? Before we go on,
I actually got lost in that.
Jesse, you've known me for a decade. Is there a bigger proponent? Like, have I shamed anyone for plastic surgery? Who are you talking to, bro?
Wait, yeah,
like, is there? I am the top. I am the top affiliate and advocate for breast implants on planet Earth. Are you kidding me? You think I was going to shame women for having work done? That is crazy.
You shamed me for wanting to get my boobs reduced.
No, I was joking. No, yeah, just kidding. I was like,
she's serious, so we got to address this.
Yeah, but my point is, the point is, the reason why we didn't disagree is because that's not what we're saying. I have never at any point, oh my God, go get the boob job, go get BBL, go get all this stuff.
She's talking about you guys are Fresh and Fit.
I know, she was talking about us. She was talking about us.
Directly about us.
And it was just one of these things where it's like, I am shaming women. I have never tried to shame any of you for anything we've ever done in the show.
You know what,
the reason why there's a mismatch here is because the same reason that Daily Wire keeps having a mismatch when they say those red pill guys. Because who the fuck are you talking about? It's not us. And by the way, I'm red pill adjacent. He's red pill. The thing is, like, what happens is these content is like, well, somebody else said something and you guys are still shaming women because of the work they got done. No, not only am I not shaming women for the work they got done, and by the way, she is correct about the double standard. There's all kinds of double standards. If I have a girl and she cheats on me, it makes me look worse. It lowers my status. If you're a girl and you stay with your man after he cheats on you, you actually don't lose status.
That is 100% false, and I don't know why you keep repeating that narrative.
Absolutely true.
Girls are laughing in other girls' faces.
Again, you're not losing your job. You're not losing your job. It is nowhere near the same thing. When women stay with a dude for a long time and all of a sudden she gets cheated on, there's no loss of men trying to get with her. That is not true.
That's not what her value is.
But that's part of her value is other people being attracted to her. She doesn't lose any of that. Men do. I fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip-flops.
Oh my God, you always say that.
Men dunk on other men. Men dunk on other men.
All the time you said that in one video.
Now, here's the other thing. Is there a double standard with the plastic surgery? I do think women in general are shamed. We're not shaming them here, but like men get the beard with the beard transplants and the hair transplants or whatever. The guy who owns the studio, he's very open about having charter transplants. And my whole thing is fucking do all of it. There's a great book about this.
Everything.
Do all it. Jonathan Haidt wrote this book called The Happiness Hypothesis and goes over the presumption, like women, when they get plastic surgery, they feel better about themselves for like decades. So go fucking do it. I have no problem with it whatsoever. I've never had this issue. That's why we're confused, Jamie, because you're not talking about us.
I just want to point one thing out, Jamie. See this lovely thumbnail that I do for every fucking show? Does it look like I am shaming anyone in there? If anything, I want you to show me. I used your photo.
He used a picture of my titties out,
I've got like real natural titties. I'm the smallest one there.
I got your calendar. I'm going to put it in my garage so I can see it when I'm working on my
You better put my calendar in your
My
garage,
girlfriend
too.
is a bikini model. Like, what are we? No, Jamie. Like, I understand what you're saying. It's just you're not talking about. It's like when Daily Wire's talking about those red pill guys, they mean Pearl Davis. And when you are talking about red pill stuff, you're not talking about the two of us because they like what we do is we try to give information. It's a little bit right of center, but we try to give information, and we have very few prescriptions. We have a few prescriptions. Like I don't believe in long distance relationships. I do think a woman has to be slightly more into a man than the other way around. I have a few prescriptions.
Look at Jesse.
I have a few prescriptions, but I don't. But for the most part, I'm just trying to give.
I should also point out that since day one, since the day you were actually on our show, on our very first show, we were defending every single one of these women. From the guys, they're saying, "Oh, they're all plastic. Oh, they all look like
Jamie Villamore.
I need a man, or I need a woman who is a natural 10, not these made up plastic bitches." And we're like, "Okay, fine. Send me a picture of what you think would be a better looking woman than the women that are around this table." I've never got a single picture from anyone about that who says, "Oh, I want a girl who's natural." You wouldn't even know what a natural tit looked like if it come up and bit you on the ass because you've been so accustomed to checking out porn and seeing this. You wouldn't even know.
No, they're natural.
I pointed that out on every single show. Every single time somebody says, "Oh, these are plastic bimbos. They have lip filler. They got Brazilian butt lifts."
There's a video that went viral of a woman going up to men at the mall and holding up pictures of women like, is this girl wearing makeup? Or she first asked the men if they like makeup or natural. And every guy across the board said they like a more natural woman. And every picture she held up was a girl that looked very natural, and they're all wearing makeup. But the men just don't know, and they did it more.
It's a natural
more
glow.
low key.
Yeah.
They weren't a whole face of makeup. It wasn't whole high coverage.
Yeah.
But like they're not all doing photo shoots every day of their life, so not everyone's gonna wear makeup.
One thing I
Stacked
can't
to the
stand
ceiling.
about the whole shaming thing, it's like, listen, it's your body. It is you. It's what you want for you.
How does what you do affect me?
Right.
Do whatever you want. If I'm not trying to date you, marry you, have kids with you, why does what you do affect me?
Why does it matter what I do to my body, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Why do you care?
My point is, we don't care.
Yeah.
At no point.
We don't.
Hold on, I had
Why do
someone
you
else.
care?
I had someone else telling
You
me.
do. Why do you care? Men.
I had someone else
They
telling
don't.
me
They
that I'm
don't.
like that.
But
I
look, wait, I gotta say something. I gotta say one more thing. Nobody should care. Not even you should care. So, like, for instance, I have a friend. Bad. I'm talking like she's on T-shirts and shit. Just.
Why is that bad? Wait, what?
Bad, like baddie, like hot, like just on fire, like woo.
She's
right?
on this.
And she doesn't know it. You know what I mean?
She doesn't walk around like
she
she's
doesn't.
shit.
So, and when I told her and I compliment her, and I'm like, girl, your body is crazy. Like, your shit looks natural. Like you. And the only reason why I say it looks natural because right when I compliment her, she's like, oh, it's fake.
Oh, she's
So I'm like, come on, man. Like, you don't have to tell me that. You don't have to tell anybody that. You own that shit. That's your body. Whether you decide you want to edit it and do whatever you want to do to it to modify, to be better for what you want. You want bigger hips? That makes you feel better? Do that. We don't have to.
Totally agree. Are there people in this community that shame women for getting plastic surgery? Yes. It is not here at this table.
No.
I live in Las Vegas, fucking Nevada.
In Las Vegas,
Come
Nevada.
on.
We don't give a shit.
If you're not paying for it, then shut
We
the
actually
It's the
like the
social
big.
norm
We
here.
like it
That's
over here.
why we all came
actually.
together. We're all like-minded.
We do live in a clickbait culture right now where nobody's reading the fucking article and they're reading the first 3 words. X did this. And if I'm to be honest, Mike and Rollo, so my 2 female dating coaches that I work with, only watching your guys' clips for 3 seconds made their assumption about you guys. I've known Mike. How long, Mike?
It would have been like November of 2008.
That's what I was trying to say.
For a very, very long time. But that being said, me as a dating coach, my 2 female dating coach friends automatically saw Rollo and Mike and gave them about 3 seconds, and then they went, red pill, nope, not going. I go, no, wait.
Yeah. It's that instant gratification.
That's what I was trying to say.
Watch the podcast.
It's
like,
the
I've
way
known
that
Mike
the clips are cut
I've known Mike
because I've had girlfriends come to me when I tell them, oh, I'm going on the podcast tonight. And they're like, wait, why? I would never do that, blah, blah.
But
and I'm like, no. I'm like, that's so wrong. I'm like, did you actually watch the whole video? I said, because whoever's cutting the clips, is portraying things just like the reality TV shows.
So then we
doesn't mean
I came
that's
from a reality
what the conversation was even about.
Right. They just take what.
But I think. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say that's the thing with the clips. I think moving forward, you guys maybe need to just because
I'm going to push back so much against that right now.
So just so you understand, I have affiliates and they can do whatever they want.
Right.
People can clip I don't have control over some of that.
But also too, Mike,
that makes sense. Sorry.
I just got to push back. But also too, if there wasn't a reaction out of that,
we wouldn't
then
get
you guys
60,000
wouldn't be
people
blowing
watching
up.
this. Yeah,
but
so
that's what it's all about.
And you guys let me know what you think about this. I love the reaction you get, and let them think that you are this way, and then invest about an hour and really watch Mike and Rollo's content, and then they're like, wait a minute. Actually, they're pretty cool. It happened with Logan Paul, Jake Paul, and Andrew Tate. When Jake Paul first came out, right, 3 years ago, I hate him. Right now he's a hero. We love him. He's the best. Same thing with Andrew Tate. Yep. Fuck him, this and that. Now they're like, actually, he's like saving a lot of like suicides. Yeah. And so my point is, like, at what point the clickbait is, no, you're red pill, but then invest time and go, no, wait, stop.
Do your research.
So I actually think it's kind of cool, you know?
Yeah, well, I've been doing this for 22 years, and I think that's a good illustration.
I just wanted to say something.
It might be there.
What the fuck? What the
PMS?
Well, I mean, it was so like, and that's another thing is like, I know Mike gets dragged into this because of his association with me, but like when I'm out there throwing out, stuff, I've got 5 books. I've been, in this field or whatever. Well, I don't even know what to call it.
Like
for 22,
blogging.
Well, blogging, writing, blogging, writing books, being an author, doing all this stuff. And we didn't even call it the manosphere back then. You're from the old school, right? Yeah. So it's like we didn't even call it real red. The first instance of red pill that I can remember typing out was like in 2004. And it wasn't because we had this red pill movement or something. It was just some reference that we were using at that time that actually took off, and it took like 15 years for it to take off, right? But the thing is, but nobody knows those things because all they're thinking of is the last like 2-4 years of quote unquote red pill with Pearl Davis and Tate, and everyone else thinks it just sprung up in 2019, and now the movement is over. It's like, no, it's not. It's like this has been going on a lot longer. Like when I'm talking to critics of like my work, they just simply it's just this ignorance that I have to I'm constantly dealing with, and they're confident in that ignorance.
Yeah, and that's what that's society.
This is bullshit.
That's
like, no,
society as a whole. Like a lot of people are very ignorant, and they get a lot of their information from one source. They'll go on the internet, they'll read an article, and then they'll believe it. They don't do extended research to find out the truth.
We're in a dopamine hit society right now, so we're beyond the art, we're beyond the entertainment. It's not even entertainment anymore. It's just give me my hit,